Yo, Hideyuki here, the Rebelling Rose and One Chain to Oblivion, returning yet again with another great video. So today I just wanted to discuss my top 10 manga you should be reading in 2026. We have a lot of great manga titles coming out, and all the titles I'm going to be talking about today are in print. So if you're looking to collect, then this is the video for you. So for my collectors out there looking for some great new manga to get, this video is exactly for you. But anyways, without wasting any time, let's get straight into this, right? First up on the list, we have Search and Destroy. Man, we got an incredible sci-fi manga here, and it's a retelling of the classic Dororo story. But this time, we're going to have it in a sci-fi futuristic setting where prosthetics are being used by everybody, and human parts come and go very scarcely. It's treasured over there. So you have Dororo trying to gain revenge and get her parts back, and man, it's done beautifully. The creator already has a background in doing punk and sci-fi manga and comics, so with that background, he is the perfect man for the job. And the art style here is absolutely brilliant, man. Very, very sharp and pretty unique. Next up on the list, we have Grand Metal Organs. This is another sci-fi horror manga that I've picked up. And yeah, I gotta say, it's pretty cool over here. Very, very nice series indeed. We have this future where society is overruled by humans that have electrical abilities. Everything is powered by electricity, so everyone has some sort of electric power quirk, as you might want to call it. And you have this character that wants to be able to, have those powers. He's doing everything he can, even though he's being looked down upon by everybody. And he has this one person in mind that saved him when he was younger, to look up to. And then he finds out that his idol, his hero, it was an absolute weirdo and creep. And he's like, oh, what the fuck? Oh, hell no. And after that, right, he gets turned into a monster. And, we just following his journey from there. It's absolutely incredible, man. I mean, it's completely zany. It's basically My Hero, if My Hero could be taken seriously, if it was actually done with some grit. I mean, wow, man, it's just absolutely horrifying here. Great manga, So, yeah, My Hero fans out there, this is your chance to redeem yourselves. If you want a series that does My Hero better than My Hero, then look no further than Grand Metal Organs, right? But anyways, moving on. Next up on the list, we have Steel the Celestial Shadow. Man, I've been vouching for this manga for a while now. It already has a ton of volumes out in print, so this might be a little harder to catch up on, but nonetheless, still worth your time. We have a samurai story. You have a man that wants to be a samurai, but, he's not able to, because whenever he clashes with any other samurai, his sword always bends. He's able to bend metal. And then you find out more about all these celestial beings, and you have magic in this world. So it's just a complete journey from there for him to make use of that ability and what have you. And then you also have some romance in here that's actually done pretty well. And yeah, it's an incredible magical journey. Great artwork done here. It kind of reminds me of Lone Wolf and Cub in some aspects too. But yeah, I mean, it does everything that Demon Slayer wish it could do, but better. So again, for your Demon Slayer fans out there that want to redeem yourselves and actually get some good manga up in there in your catalog, this is the manga for you. So yeah, just pointing that out there. Anyways, moving on. Next up on the list, we have Ninja vs. Gokudo. Woo, boy, do I love this series, man. Oh, man. This right here is a great way to do edgy fighting manga, and you can be taken seriously. I mean, I look at Hell's Paradise, I look at this, I'm like, god damn. Oh, Hell's Paradise can never be like this series, man. You have these two clans, right? You have the Yakuza and Ninja going at it, for years upon years. And you have these two characters that befriend each other momentarily, but you find out that they're parts of the opposite groups, opposite factions, and eventually they're going to have to go into all-out war against each other. And man, it's incredible. The art here is brutal, is everything that I would expect from a great fighting manga. And yeah, again, for you people that like Hell's Paradise, this is definitely for you. And yeah, I would recommend it, no problem. It also has an anime that just dropped last October, so if you want to check that out too, feel free. But yeah. Next up on the list, we have Isaac. We have a story about a samurai that travels to Europe trying to take revenge for his master that was killed. And yeah, we just follow his journey. Oh man, this is an incredible one. This is brand new and the art is incredible. These are printed in omnibus editions, sadly, but it is what it is. Do what you can to get this manga. Is definitely a must-have. I already have a volume of this in my collection, so you know I had to get that ASAP. And yeah, I mean, man, it does everything that Villain Saga wish it could have done, but a million times better. You know, actually doing a revenge story that makes sense. You know, not like that farmer's arc. Hey, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's absolutely incredible. Also, if you enjoy Golden Kamuy, you'll probably like this too. So yeah, just check it out. Next up on this list, we have Kamudo, another series that I've been vouching for a while now. And yeah, I mean, we got another fantasy manga. This is a shonen that can be taken seriously. You know, it's not your typical Shonen Jump slop, which thank goodness. You know, the people that made this made the Zelda manga, so you know it's going to be some quality, right? Zelda manga is also incredible. And yeah, we just follow the birth of the first human in a world led by dragons and other mythical creatures, right? And yeah, it's just an incredible journey here. And the human himself, Kamudo, he's, you know, a hybrid. You know, he has some dragon parts as well. So it's just cool to see him trying to navigate in a world where, you know, he's just viewed as less than everybody from his peers. So great story here, great story. Next up on the list, we have Dead Rock. Woo, boy. Mashima back at it yet again, boy. Oh my goodness. I would have never thought this man is coming back with a fourth series. Wow, man. It's just incredible. I got to hand it to Mashima. You know, he's able to do what most of these manga could never do, man. Coming out with multiple shonen series, all hits, by the way, and coming from a different angle, you know, doing something different, especially with themes. Oh boy, but anyways, getting into what Dead Rock is actually about, you know, you have this Dead Rock Academy, right? You know, is overrun by all these ghouls and monsters and what have you. Absolutely incredible. And, you know, you have these characters seeking revenge and they group up together, you know, to take on their revenge, you know, the main protagonist's revenge. And man, who boy, I am telling you, with this series, he does not hold back at all. He goes all in with the edginess with this. And wow, it's just incredible to see how Mashima has evolved over time, man. You know, I kind of wish he did this with Eden Zero, but sadly, he just did the typical friendship bullshit he's known for. But yeah, again, if you're looking for something a little bit more edgier, a little bit more, you know, dark, then this is going to definitely be for you. If you're someone that likes Mashima's corny shit like Fairy Tail, then this is probably not going to appeal to you that much. But we're not here to talk about that garbage because, you know, Fairy Tail, and that shit is trash. We all know that. You know, there's no denying that. But again, with series like this, you know, people are like, oh man, how do you hate like Kangurabachi and all these new shonen, man? How do you hate all that, but you like Dead Rock, man? Here's the thing, at least Dead Rock is entertaining, you know? At least it has something for me to enjoy. I can't say that for no bitch-ass Kangurabachi, come on now. Or any of those other shonen series that you guys be hyping and claiming is good. Like Hell's Paradise, My Hero, Jujutsu Kaisen, I mean, the list can go on. And even some of the seinen stuff too is some corny slop. But anyways, moving on. Next up on the list, we have The Strange House. Oh man, this is another incredible manga here. If you're looking for some good thriller manga, then this is probably right up your alley. You know, this is basically about this journalist. She's looking into helping someone decide whether or not they want to move into this house, but they've heard rumors about it. They heard there was a murder there. They heard that, you know, something's wrong with the house. And, you know, this character's looking into it. You know, she's looking into it with her mentor, and she's like, wait, well, hold on a second. Could this possibly be true? Could this house actually be used for murder? And the family, the previous owners, could they be using their child to commit these murders? It's absolutely insane, man. It's a thrill ride for sure. And, yeah, I would definitely check this out. Very cool stuff here. Next up on the list, we have Keiji. Man, I am so glad that we're getting older manga in print again. We haven't had Keiji in print since the Raijin Comics era, man. Oh my goodness. Do y'all remember Raijin Comics? You know, that old magazine that printed some older Shonen Jump stuff and some seinen manga titles. That was the last time Keiji was ever translated in English. So for it to get an English print finally is absolutely amazing. It's a historical drama piece that talks about the real life Keiji, you know, but in a fictionalized manner, of course. And yeah, you know, absolutely incredible, from the same people that brought you Hokuno Ken. And yeah, just an absolute cool manga. They have this in hardcover already, but not those garbage deluxe editions, you know. We actually have a decent hardcover for this, just like the Hokuno Ken hardcover. So you don't have to worry about those bulky ass deluxe bricks in your collection, right? But anyways, moving on. Before we get to our last manga, I do want to make a quick little honorable mention. Just a little extra something for y'all. We have Puppet Blood on the list. This is a indie horror manga, and it's an English manga, no less. And usually, when it comes to indie or English manga, I usually shy away from that because I'm like, I'm not interested in low quality trash. But there are some exceptions like this, Underground, Soulless. So there's a few that every now and then might hit my radar. I'm like, okay, this actually feels like an authentic manga. And this is one of those series, you know. You have these two siblings that had their parents get killed, right? And they're grieving with that, and they try to bring back this doll to life. You know, they bring back this possessed doll. And to possess a doll, you know, you never know what could happen. You know, they could be on your side, or they could be tricking you. You never know. Could plunge the entire town into chaos. And just seeing that unfold is absolutely incredible. So far, we only have 2 volumes of this in print, but definitely worth getting. The rest of the series is in digital format. But thank goodness we do have some in-print stuff. And yeah, just absolute greatness here. So last but not least, we have Sunken Rock. Oh boy, more Bocchi stuff. I've noticed a lot of Bocchi's works is getting English prints. You know, Origin got an English print. I've seen some of his one-shot works get English prints pop up here and there. And it's absolutely amazing that Kodama decided, hey, we're going to take Sunken Rock and we're going to, you know, release it in English, you know, which is absolutely great because I do think Bocchi's definitely underrated for certain series, because everyone loves to talk about Dr. Stone, and I'm like, Dr. Stone, right? Let's be honest, Dr. Stone isn't all that great, but his other stuff, oh man, absolutely incredible. And this is one of his first series nonetheless, and you follow this character that gets mixed up in the mafia pretty much accidentally, and he ends up being their leader, so he's basically having to navigate through that, and you know, you just have a lot of this intense drama unfold. So yeah, if you're a fan of anything Yakuza Mafia related, then this series is definitely for you. I would be on this immediately. But yeah, with that being said, that is my complete list of the top 10 manga you should be reading in 2026. Whoo boy, we got tons of amazing titles out. And yeah, for my collectors out there, we got a lot of collecting to do, man. Oh man, absolute greatness. But anyways, with that being said, Hideyuki here, the Rebelling Rose, and until next time, I'll see you.